Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We started Republic with a promise in 2017 to put nation first. Because for far too long, in the name of journalism, there were handouts. Ladies and gentlemen, there was fraud, there were sit-ins, there was dining room, wining and dining within the corridors of power. There were darbaris, there was canoodling between the establishment and the quote-unquote journalists, pining, dying to be part of the darbar, the power clique of Lutyens, what came to be known as the Lutyens media. There was another kind of quote-unquote journalism, the kind that would get you lavish homes, cash in hand, prime parcels of farmland across the country, recommendation letters for dynastic lines at prime universities across the world. All of this in return for stories, in return for silence, whatever these quote-unquote journalists wanted to trade in. Yes, they were news traders. Ladies and gentlemen, seeing this stench of corruption in the media, this crumbling of the fourth pillar was my only reason to have started Republic. Not having the money bags that Lutyens did and does, not having the drawing room access to those in power, not having the clout of the corporate bigwigs, but having the will and the conviction that there are a group of people in this country who put nation first, who only and only believe in putting Bharat first, who only believe that national interest is the only interest, who believe that nothing and nobody but the faith and cause of this great nation matters. And ladies and gentlemen, I still remember the first time I went out after announcing Republic. It was on a stage in Bengaluru, not knowing how the people will respond. But I had the conviction in my heart, and you put the conviction there, that putting nation first is a national calling. It was in 2017, in 2023, it is still the need of the hour. When our pillar of the fourth estate began to wilt effectively, wilt with the dampness of corruption, wilt with the taint of scandal, wilt with the pressures of dictation, there is the day, ladies and gentlemen, and then there is today. Today, when you, the people of India, have welcomed Republic in every home in this country, you who have stood not just by us in every moment, but campaigned for us in our biggest trials when we fought politicians, the police, and the injustice of the criminal justice system in this country. Those of you who stayed awake for us and for me till justice was done. Those of you across homes, TV sets in Hindi, English, Bangla, and now Kannada, who have believed and joined our only purpose till our last day, to put nation first. And I think there is no better time to come back to you. But I shall come back to you tonight, not from a stage in this time like I did in Bengaluru 6 years back, but from these Republic Media Network studios to say to you that yes, we have taken our time. I have taken my time. Some of you have told me, why have you taken so long? But I'm here before you today to say the time has come to fill another vacuum. A vacuum, ladies and gentlemen, that rejects the idea of foreign hands, Chinese money, American citizen editors, fake funding, Soros support, interfering with the dissemination of information in India in 2023 and beyond. We have to change it, ladies and gentlemen. There is a vacuum and you have to fill it. That vacuum that rejects the narrative, that works overtime to go against national interest. A vacuum, ladies and gentlemen, that solidly rejects putting nation first. Ladies and gentlemen, we have taken our time with this, but I am very happy to tell you, and believe me, it's a load off my chest. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I've been pining to do this. I've been angry, and there have been moments, ladies and gentlemen, when I have felt that the corruption and the sheer prejudice against national interests that exists in the name of so-called digital media in this country must be corrupted. These lobbies must be broken. And they will be now. Because Republic Digital is going live soon. And I come before you today to appeal to you, to ask you, to request you with open arms tonight, with all the straightforwardness of intent in my heart and the passion and commitment of the Republic Media Network. Join me, reject the anti-national media on digital. Join me on the Republic Digital WhatsApp channel to prepare for the coming of Republic into the country and the globe's digital media ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, to join our community before we go live. And I wish to say this to you, that this is for believers only. We want only believers. And therefore I ask you today, if you believe that the time for an anti-national digital news media in India is over, if you are sick and tired of the anti-national digital news media, then join the Republic Digital WhatsApp channel, for Republic Digital is coming soon. If you believe that journalism is not a narration of an anti-national agenda, an agenda against the nation, join the Republic Digital WhatsApp channel. If you believe in our ideology, and I have no qualms in saying that we are an ideology-driven news organization. If you believe in our ideology, which is only and only to put Bharat first, India first, nation first, no matter the situation, no matter the cause, and no matter the contextual pressures, ladies and gentlemen, if you believe in this, then this is my personal appeal to you. Join the Republic Digital WhatsApp channel. This is not a news WhatsApp group, ladies and gentlemen. This is not. It is not another news WhatsApp group. It's not. What we want to create in this country, and I know that you will help me in doing this, because the future of news is very much digital and television, digital plus television. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, that if Republic comes on digital, we will change the entire genre, the entire ecosystem. And therefore, I want to begin by bringing together a community of believers. Believers who believe in the true power of Bharatiyata, who are unafraid to make it their only cause. Therefore, if you believe in my ideology of nation first, then please, the code is on your screen, on the left-hand side of your screen. It's very easy. The code is on your screen. Please join the Republic Digital movement. And on this channel, this WhatsApp channel, to make you part of this community that is going to change the face and future of digital news media in the country, I will be posting my thoughts. I will be sending you my content and updates every single day on the upcoming launch of Republic Digital. And if you commit to Republic Digital, if you commit to the Republic Digital channel, you commit to put nation first. Therefore, I want you, if you are a believer, if you are sick and tired and done and dusted with this so-called digital media that is obsessed, so many parts of it, constantly putting down the country, constantly spreading negativity, then please join our WhatsApp channel. This is not just about a news organization, ladies and gentlemen. This is a movement. It's a movement that you and I will be part of. This is the building of a community for nation first, whether one, whether 100, whether 1,000 or more. I believe that it is time to come together for the nation, and we'll make it incredibly simple. We will change things together, ladies and gentlemen. We believe that the silent majority of people in this country who believe only and only in Bharat first must no longer be silent. We must shout loud enough to be heard. We can make a difference. We can help contribute to making this country a superpower. We can change the country and make it on top of the League of Nations across the world for our future generations. Please join the Nation First community on the Republic WhatsApp group, and I shall tell you, as we take the next few strides, within the next few days, I promise, to launch Republic in a huge way, on the digital news media. Viewers, I want to tell you a few more things about it. I am a journalist who has chosen to be an entrepreneur. It is not easy to be one in this country. And I have the entire ecosystem out there of the Lutyens media which has stood against me. They have conspired against me. They've joined hands, and their only purpose has been somehow destroy Republic. They stopped at nothing. They tried to break down my organization. They tried to carry out physical attacks on me. They tried to put me in jail. They thought it would break us and break our spirit, but each time we have come back stronger and stronger and stronger, because we have the conviction in our heart, and our conviction is not for ourselves. Our conviction is for the future of our nation, for which this network forever will always be committed. Ladies and gentlemen, with great effort and despite the paucity of resources, we have put together the most incredible technology, one of the largest teams of professionals on the technology side, on the product side, on the back-end side, the content side. And I promise to you today that we will create a product that will leave you pining for more. We're going to have opinion, news, breaking news, depth of information. We have a huge news network today reaching 438 million. We're going to double that, ladies and gentlemen, with our entry into the digital medium. And we are doing this. We're doing this with a desperation for only one thing: that if the media in this country does not serve national interest, it is a selfish media. We are building the infrastructure and the scale. We're making Republic bigger. And people ask me very often, what is your purpose in this? When will you stop? And my answer to them is, I will stop at nothing. I will not stop. We will not stop till the ideology that drives Republic reaches every home in this country. And that ideology, born of the spirit of meritocracy in this country, that ideology is simply defined in two words: nation first. Let there be no misunderstanding on this. Therefore, our entry into digital is not an ordinary entry. It is the entry of a news organization that is saying clearly to each and every viewer and home in this country that this is an ideology-driven network. It's an ideology-driven network which cannot be bracketed into this or that or right or left or top or bottom, nothing. The ideology is very clear. We are prejudiced for the nation. We are biased for the nation, and so be it. And we believe it is the force of the support of the people who have been behind us all this while that has taken us to this point. This we say to you on the eve of one of the biggest transformations of the Republic Media Network. And I want your support, I want your goodwill, I want your prayers, ladies and gentlemen. I don't just want your viewership, listenership, or readership. Ladies and gentlemen, I want your belief to drive this. I make a personal appeal to you. If we can change the face of the digital news media in this country is unstoppable. So please join me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you more and more. It's on your screen. And I'm absolutely sure, like you've stood with me through every phase of my career, you will stand with Republic this time. Come, let's make a difference together. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us. Please support Republic as we prepare to get into the digital news media system. Digital first, nation first, Republic first. Ladies and gentlemen, as I thank you for your support, we are already getting some crazy feedback, and I thank you for that. I want to tell you that we come to you with 2 debates this evening. Debate number 1, we've seen Hindu devotees targeted in 3 states and some stone pelting attacks. Is there a pattern to these attacks? How can that change? That is debate number 1 tonight, viewers. And debate number 2, there is a war within the India alliance. It is exploding. Is this alliance sustainable anymore? That's at 10 p.m. tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And here are the headlines this Friday evening on the Debate Tonight.